Mission Report.
God's Plan for Enoch. Enoch's Dream, Part 2, Spain. Last week, we learned that Enoch seemed to have everything he had ever wanted. He owned a successful physical therapy practice in Barcelona, Spain, with a business partner. His wife, Ingrid, worked as a physical therapist at a Seventh-day Adventist nursing home, and their 2 sons attended the local Adventist school. Even with a comfortable life, Enoch couldn't ignore God's call to study theology at Sagunto Adventist College and become a pastor. One day, while preparing to sign papers for a major business expansion, his business partner unexpectedly asked, "Why aren't you a pastor?" That night, Enoch shared the conversation with Ingrid. The next day, before signing the business documents, Ingrid prayed, "Lord, don't let us make plans without knowing your will. Please make your direction clear." The following morning, during his devotions, Enoch read about Abraham leaving everything to follow God's call. He prayed, "Lord, I wish you would speak to me as clearly as you spoke to Abraham." At exactly 7 a.m., his phone rang. It was the president of Sagunto Adventist College. "I know you have your own business, but God has placed this on my heart. Would you and your wife come to Sagunto? You would serve as boys' dean, your wife as assistant girls' dean, and we will provide housing and a salary." Enoch was speechless. For years he had dreamed of becoming a pastor, but it had always seemed impossible. Now it was as if God himself had opened the door. When Ingrid heard the news, she cried. Although she had prayed for God's will, she also wanted to stay close to her mother after the recent death of her father. She told Enoch, "I need God to give me a personal sign." Together they prayed, remembering how God gave Gideon clear signs in Judges 6. The next morning, while driving to work, Ingrid remembered a Bible board game she and Enoch had created during the COVID lockdown. Months earlier, they had submitted it to the Adventist Church's youth department in Spain, but had received no response. She prayed, "Lord, if the youth director contacts me today, I'll know you are leading us to Sagunto." Then she added, "I don't even need a phone call, just make your will clear." Only 30 minutes later, she received a text message from the youth director saying that their board game was still being reviewed. Immediately, Ingrid called Enoch. "We are going to Sagunto," she said. Today, Enoch has sold his share of the business and is studying theology while serving full-time at Sagunto Adventist College. Ingrid also serves there, and their sons attend the Adventist school on campus. Enoch says, "We have decided to always listen to God's voice and follow wherever he leads. Our lives belong to him." Part of a previous 13th Sabbath offering helped expand the theology department where Enoch now studies, and another offering helped build the girls' dormitory where Ingrid serves. Your offering this quarter can also help change lives for eternity.